Hey guys, it's me, Jack here, and we are doing something a little bit different today. Usually someone would go on a 20-minute ramble like, what the hell are we going to do? You can see it in the title, I'm not going to waste your time. We're making a tier list. These are popular right now. I want to be famous, I want to be rich, so what do? Copy the popular ideas. Just ask, I was going to say a musician who copies other people. I don't know any musicians. Ask the Beatles. So, as you can see, what we're doing today is we're going to rank all the FIFAs from FIFA 08 all the way up until FIFA 19. So, you know, a lot of you will probably disagree with my opinions because I love football. So most FIFAs I end up enjoying. There's none here, but I'll push it on a bit for the video, but I think these are the worst game ever and they drive me insane because at the end of the day, FIFA's FIFA. You know, they're all pretty fun. Some of them are a bit worse than others, but if you like football, you're going to enjoy FIFA. So we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 different games to rank from. And we're going to rank them from trash, average, good, amazing. It says God. I didn't make this, and I'm a bit worried because I don't want to offend the Christians because you guys are psychopaths. So we're going to go great, but not offensive. That's kind of going to mean God, but that way hopefully no one gets upset. So I think what we'll do is just start with the most recent one. FIFA 19. Ooh. There's a lot of discourse about this game. A lot of people will make you think that playing it is the most difficult thing in the world, and it drives people mental. There are also people who play it too much. So what they do is they play these games for 60, 70 hours a week and come away thinking, this is horrible, this is so bad to play, it's boring. It's because you're playing it for 70 hours. Do you know what I mean? Riding a bike can be fun, but if I was doing it for 70 hours, I'd want to blow my brains out. But, all in all, FIFA 19 is a pretty good game. I think, I'm going to try and rank this just off gameplay, but obviously Ultimate Team is the big thing, so you've got to take that into account. Content-wise, FIFA 19 is the best one they've ever produced. And you can argue with me till the cows come home. They have never put more effort into content than FIFA 19. Some people say, oh, it's just SBCs and things to make you spend money on. Duh. I mean, that's content for everything, you know? What are you even talking about? Why are you commenting that? So I think FIFA 19, I think it's between great and amazing. And I know a lot of you are probably already clicking off this video and losing your mind. We're going to go amazing for now. It might get bumped up because I think, I mean, if you look at the amount of stuff they've put in, I see so many people complain about everything, alright? There's people out there who say Ultimate Team's too stressful to play. Not for me. People say Pro Clubs is completely broken. Not for me. It's really fun. I never really have any issues with it at all. So I might be biased, but I don't have amazing internet. I have the original PlayStation, so it should crash lots. None of that happens for me. So get over it. So I think we definitely go FIFA 19, amazing. Could even go up to great but not offensive, but for now we'll just leave it at amazing. We come on to FIFA 18. Now FIFA 18 for me was a game I really enjoyed. The thing about it is though, the Fortnite phenomenon happened, and for me it really happened around sort of November, December. And that's usually when I play most of my FIFA, and Fortnite was just insane. So I didn't actually play too much FIFA 18. It might even be the one I've played the least. But they did do one amazing thing with it, which is the World Cup mode. And if you guys surely know, the World Cup mode was a mode where there was no market and you just got everyone in packs and SBCs, which was awesome because I go pack only quite a lot, so I enjoyed it. Then after 2 weeks they went, oh, you know, you can pretty much have unlimited icons. And from that minute on, the game was so dead. It just became every team you played had 50 icons in. So I think FIFA 18's if they hadn't ruined World Cup mode, I think this would genuinely be great but not offensive. But they blundered it so much. I'm going to put it all the way down to average. Because I don't remember it being amazing to play. Like, it was nothing special. I didn't get into Pro Clubs really until the end of it. Do you know what? We're bumping it up to good. Because towards the end of it, I got really into Pro Clubs. And it was really fun. So we're going to go good. Now, FIFA 17. This was the first one with Foot Champs. Which is, you know, an insane mode. You get a lot of people, again, I don't want to sound like I'm whinging about people, but who say, we play for 10 hours a weekend, the rewards aren't good enough. Fuck you, okay? Because I used to play this, and this, and this. Ugh, and you would have to play 10 games to earn 10k if you won the league. You make so much bank off Foot Champs that it's... People say, you know, you have to spend money to play this game. I've spent minimal money this year, and I've got friends who have spent none. And their teams are insane. I've got a friend who's got 5 icons, and he hasn't really spent a penny on the game, maybe 20 quid. And that's the team he's built. You can do so much on FIFA now compared to what you used to, and Foot Champs is a big part of that. But with this one, you had to play 40 games, which is disgusting. For one weekend, and at first it was Saturday and Sunday, you had to play 40 games, which worked out to about 14 hours of your weekend. And I was working at the time, so I could never really do it. So I didn't actually play too much of this one. So I'm going to go average. I think it brought in some really good concepts like Foot Champs. But I just, I think they marketed it to the hardcore lunatics of the world. Now, we move on to FIFA 16. This was the first FIFA in about 9 years that I didn't just play non-stop till Christmas. Obviously the Fortnite one I just spoke about, but that's an exception. Because I just started uni. I brought this game and 2 days later traded it in. That's how I was like, oh, games aren't for me. I go dancing now at nightclubs. But I picked it back up again, I think in January when it was on sale, and got really into just head-to-head seasons. And it was really fun. Again, it was a time in my life where I was drinking a lot. So I just sit, play passing football, and I had a really good time with this game, and I had good memories. In terms of the actual gameplay, sorry guys, I don't remember. So we're going to go for amazing, because it was an enjoyable one. FIFA 15, for me, this is one where, if my memory serves me correctly, this was the one where they brought in price ranges, which is kind of this. If you don't know in FIFA, it used to be that you could sell any player for any amount. So you could have a rubbish player and sell him for 15 million coins, which is the most you can buy anyone in the game. It's like the max. But you used to be able to buy coins online, and it was like a cheat. So everyone had super teams, and then they brought in price ranges, and it's kind of changed FIFA since. Gameplay-wise, I remember probably this is the one I played maybe even the most Ultimate Team-wise, so it can't have been that bad. When people make these ranking lists, right, and I've seen ones where they talk about like FIFA 2005, and they're like, oh man, gameplay was really good on this. And I think, it was 14 years ago, you lunatic. What are you talking about? How do you know this? Because I'm struggling here. So FIFA 15, we're going to go to average, because it doesn't stand out for me, so it couldn't have been that good. FIFA 14, when it first came out on next-gen consoles, because it came out like a few months after the actual release, and I didn't have a PS4 until August of that year, so I don't think I ever even owned FIFA 14. But what it was for me was I played it at a friend's house non-stop, and it was the first time they had the World Cup mode, and it was like the most enjoyable month of my life. We were there every single day playing it, and even just playing it around there normally, it was so good. Like, there was something about pace wasn't terrible, but you couldn't just sprint past everyone, which is really what the old FIFAs were about. And the passing, you could ping a ball like you had a ping pong racket table tennis man pinging them. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to say it's great but not offensive, because for me this is possibly the best FIFA ever was, and I don't think it will ever go back to being that good, because it was perfect. It's such a big game now, and so much people make their whole life about it, that exploiting every single mechanism, like the time finesses earlier this year and stuff like that, is the main goal for people. And there's too many, I mean, I'm one of them, content creators, that everyone's kind of the same. Everyone's got the same boring teams. But FIFA 14, for me, was in that perfect sweet spot. It was just fun. It was just really fun, and that's why it's great, but not offensive. So, FIFA 13. This was the time, I'd say 13 and 12, maybe we'll match these as a 2, because they were very similar games, when FIFA first got really big on YouTube. It was when sort of KSI had his main videos on these two, and all FIFA was about pretty much was pace. It was getting the fastest players, everyone had the same team, Doombias, your MNEKs, and they were fun. I mean, I played a hell of a lot of them, but looking back, I don't think they were very good, because it was literally everyone played pretty much the same, and it didn't matter. You could try and combat it, but it was such a fast-paced game. You couldn't really play possession football too much. Compared to now, you can smash people with it. And I think these really were a bit too arcadey for me. Do you know what? Trash! Trash! Where are they going? In the trash! In the trash! In the trash! In the trash! So, they're trash. The rest of these, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't have too much memories over, so this bit might be quite quick. FIFA 11 has Kaká on the front. He's a really good player, so that must mean it's average. FIFA 10, that might be Frank Lampard, but to me it looks like John Terry. Trash. FIFA 09, again, see, look, this is where I struggle. Do you know what? FIFA 11 we're going to bump up to good. The first time ever we're moving it during the rankings, because it was a good game, and that was my first proper FIFA on next gen, which at the time was Xbox 360. That sounds weird now, doesn't it? So 10 and 09 I didn't play too much, so we'd just trash them. FIFA 08, however, I had on my PlayStation 2, on my little Sony PlayStation 2 Sony device, and I played a lot of it, and you could score from like the edge of the D quite a lot, which is a pretty good feature. But it was just a football game. But it was a sweet spot for me here. One of the last ones, I think I played a lot with my stepdad, and he was good at it, and I think I got too good for him as it went on, so it became boring. So for that, we're going to rank it average. We've done it, people. We've made a staircase. So in conclusion, great but not offensive, FIFA 14. Amazing games, FIFA 19. You lot are going to be so upset. And FIFA 16. Good games, FIFA 18, FIFA 11. Average games, FIFA 17, FIFA 15, FIFA 08. And trash games, FIFA 12, FIFA 13, FIFA 10, FIFA 09. If you disagree with my list, I don't care too much, but I'd like to have some discussion. I reply to like every comment. So if for whatever reason you want to try and convince me that FIFA 19 isn't amazing, it's average, let me know. And if for whatever reason you have such fond memories of FIFA 10, you could take corners really well, whatever, let me know, and we might even revisit this list at one point. But they're my opinions. If you want to call me a prat, go to JackYTStevens at twitter.com. Subscribe, like the video, watch The Journeyman. It's much better than this. See ya!